Now, obviously, if you've watched my annoying orange video, you would know that I did watch a lot of YouTube when I was young. I was kind of an unsupervised little shit. You know, I was just like 8 years old, and I would just browse my old ass Android phone and watch a lot of YouTube and stuff like that. With stuff like Annoying Orange, which I made a video about, Dan TDM, Xbox Plays, you know, just stuff like that. And a lot of these channels don't really hold up that well anymore. Like for Annoying Orange, for example, I've explained in the end of that video. You know, actually just go watch that video, but to summarize, his channel isn't doing as well as it used to anymore. You know, especially for a channel with 11 million subscribers, you think he'd still be doing at least a little bit well, but a lot of these YouTubers kind of just fall, you know, especially in the views type of thing. But there is one YouTuber that I feel like still holds up extremely well with his series, and that series is called Spongebob In The Hood, and it was made by a dude named kassantv, which I think is a certified YouTube classic. So let's begin with the introduction and how did we get here in the first place.
Let me be the one you call when it's time to be free.
Now let's start with an introduction, alright? kassantv has a YouTube channel of over 600,000 subscribers as of the time of at least making this video. And his channel is super interesting because it started back in 2012, back when YouTube was all about broadcasting yourself and not about being really corporate or boring or lame and stuff like that. You know, it was back when YouTube was, in my opinion at least, more fun. And I don't want to sound like those type of people that are like, YouTube was so good back then, YouTube is just bad now. But sometimes, in some cases, it's true, alright? YouTube is extremely corporate now. You know, a lot of companies are taking over the website. And when you just look up, you know, shorts and stuff like that, like YouTube Shorts is a great example of how corporate this website is now. But anyways, enough about corporations. kassantV's channel started out by doing, you know, a lot of the trolling Xbox Live type of content or whatever, where he would troll on certain games like Uno.
Yeah, so what's happening, bitch? You bitch ass
what up,
nigga.
bitch?
What's up with your bitch ass nigga?
Or GTA 4 or 5 or Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And one of his most popular videos is when he, you know, did a Chief Keef voice impression on Black Ops 2. And I swear to God, it's like a time machine back to 2012.
You how I survived Toxic Panda. That's retarded. I would never name myself no shit like that.
My nigga Sosa.
Yeah, this Sosa, man. What's up, man? GBE,
What's up,
man. You know how we rockin'.
Keef all the way.
Man, you like my music for real, though?
Oh yeah, I love your music though.
Hey, bro, I appreciate that for real, man.
Now, you're probably asking, what does this have to do with SpongeBob in the Hood? You know, the thing that is the title of your fucking video, Basil. Well, I'm about to get to that. So wait a minute, alright? So, basically, this is the dude who created the SpongeBob in the Hood series. So we might as well get to that, but I really just wanted to introduce his channel too, because I think his channel in general deserves a lot of respect, you know, because he didn't, you know, he started from the bottom. He was just doing it when YouTube was all about broadcasting yourself and not about no retarded bullshit like fucking YouTube Shorts and all that retarded, stupid, dumb fucking shit nobody cares about. So we might as well do the introduction to SpongeBob in the Hood now.
Let me be the one you call when it's time to be free.
So before I start talking about what SpongeBob in the Hood is, I would just like to correct a little mistake that I've been doing while editing this video, and I didn't even realize till now. I've actually been pronouncing the channel's name wrong the entire time, by accident. So his channel name is actually kassantv. That's his channel name or whatever. Pretty dope name, to be honest, but yeah, I just wanted to say that. My bad, Kassan, if you're watching this video. Probably really fucking disappointed in me right now. Hey, I don't know, but who knows if he's even watching these videos. But yeah, just wanted to say that. Anyway, yeah, let's, you know, start talking about what SpongeBob in the Hood is, alright? So SpongeBob in the Hood is a series that was created in 2012. Apparently, from what I could find, I could only find, you know, the separate videos on worldstarhiphop.com, as a matter of fact. You can't really find them anywhere else. You can find the compilation of episodes on YouTube, but besides that, you can't really find, like, anything really else. You know, I've tried to just go through archive.org and see if maybe I could just link his channel or something like that, but you know, you can't really find anything. So basically, long story short, the only way to really watch this type of shit in high quality is when you go to worldstarhiphop.com, where everything will be there if you just search up SpongeBob on there, which is interesting to me. Now, a part of me wonders what happened to the videos on YouTube. Did he even ever upload them to YouTube? I mean, I remember watching them on YouTube or whatever. Maybe he just privated them. Maybe it was only a World Star Hip Hop thing. And, you know, looking at the videos on worldstarhiphop.com, these actually did get a lot of views. So I was wondering, you know, did he just private them? Did he just delete them? Who knows, right? Hey, I don't know. But, you know, at least they're on, you know, something, and this shit isn't just like lost media. Now that we got through the introduction or whatever, let's discuss why SpongeBob in the Hood is special and why it is a special part of YouTube, at least in my opinion. Now, there are a few things that make, you know, something like SpongeBob in the Hood special, alright? Number one, you know, it's funny how simple it is. It's simple and funny at the same time. You know, it's just great YouTube content. And number two, you know, it takes people back to a time when YouTube wasn't extremely corporate. You know, like YouTube was kind of corporate back in 2012, especially when they were starting to, you know, get brought by Google, you know, the big mega corporation team, but their really corporate side didn't show yet back then, back in like 2012 or whenever SpongeBob in the Hood was around. So yeah, it says that at least. But enough talking about that. Let's talk about the first reason, how simple and funny it is, alright? SpongeBob in the Hood manages to be funny, you know, surprise, just like the original 3 seasons of the TV show, because, you know, of how simple it is. You know, it's funny because Kasan himself is funny. In fact, I'm gonna show a few, you know, clips from, you know, the episodes of SpongeBob in the Hood and stuff like that. And, you know, yeah. And you cannot tell me that this shit is not funny.
Let me be the one you call when it's time to be free. Oops. My shit. I love strippers. You love strippers?
But nothing will ever top how important this clip is right here. I sometimes quote this shit to myself. Actually, I quote this shit to myself all the fucking time.
Broke nigga alert. Broke nigga alert.
Is it talking about me?
Broke nigga
I
alert.
think so, my nigga.
Broke nigga.
So yeah, that is the first reason why, in my opinion, I think SpongeBob in the Hood works, is because Kasan himself is unironically really funny, and that's why, you know, the thing works. If this is just some random dude doing like unfunny voiceovers or whatever to himself while doing this shit, of course it wouldn't be funny. But because it's someone that is actually funny like Kasan, you know, it's funny. And a lot of people say, oh, this is immature, you know, this isn't really smart content. Who fucking cares, okay? And that gets me to my second thing. This was released back in like 2012, and it brings people back to a time when YouTube wasn't this corporate conglomerate, you know, shorts-filled, boring bullshit that it is now. YouTube is full of like boring, corporate, fucking soulless people that it's good to go back to a time where, you know, it wasn't that, when everything was low quality and stuff like this was being made, and all you had to do was, you know, just do a funny ass voiceover over SpongeBob SquarePants, and that's it. You'd be basically done, and you'd be famous in a minute. But now we get to how is Kasan doing these days, and unfortunately, I hate to say it, but his channel isn't doing so well. For someone with, you know, almost 700,000 subscribers, his videos don't get that many views. He gets like maybe like over 1K views a video, and, you know, I guess it's pretty unfortunate how, you know, his channel has kind of fallen in terms of views. I don't really watch his newer content. I do sometimes go back to watch his, you know, Chief Keef videos and stuff like that, and they still hold up, and they're still pretty funny. But, you know, he's still doing the same type of content. He's still trolling people on Call of Duty and stuff like that. And you gotta respect him, because this is a person, you know, who came from the bottom and was doing trolling on Xbox Live. You know, I doubt he would have expected to get over 700,000 subscribers or whatever. And I'd kind of hate to be that person, but for these like SpongeBob in the Hood videos and stuff like that, you kind of had to be there while like watching these. You had to be there watching these videos and seeing just this dude do voiceovers over SpongeBob on worldstarhiphop.com and getting famous for it. I think, however, that is it for this Leafy is Queer video. This is a bit more of a different video because it's actually something positive for once and not just me ranting on something for like 10 minutes straight. But don't worry, next video will be that. So yeah, that's all I really got to say. Kasan, if you are watching this, hope you're doing well or whatever, and that's about it. Peace.
They were due in April, but now it's the end of May. Prepare to be so young till the end of time. I realize when I struggled to get out of my room last night.
Okay, I've been gay ever since I mentioned SpongeBob. I just didn't know how to show it because I'm a boss, and I didn't want to make you not be my
Can you
friend.
get me out this gay nigga hand? He smell like leprechaun underarms.
Squidward, shut your ass up because you was playing with my titties last night. Anyway, like I was saying, SpongeBob, I'm
I
gay.
came out the box today too.
Really?